Oh, come on.
Chelsea is looking for a second date update this morning with a guy named Logan, and we're going to try to help her out. Hi, Chelsea.
Hey, how are you guys?
Excellent.
Great.
Doing good. Thank you for asking.
Well, thank you for taking my call because I think I want some advice, and I've never exactly called radio station for advice before, but I met this guy, and he was great, and I got to get it figured out. So,
Okay, that's what we're here for. Although a lot of people in the past have thought they wanted our advice until they get it.
And they don't necessarily like what they hear.
Yeah. But we're happy to help in any way that we can. So let's start from the beginning. How did you meet Logan, and how did the first date go?
great first date. We met at a happy hour. So we actually went out twice. Well, okay, so we met at the happy hour. I'm counting that as one. And then we went out once in addition to that. But, yeah, we did hang out. I went home with him. I don't know how much detail I should really provide, but...
Jen wants every nitty-gritty detail.
All the deets.
Come on.
No.
I don't know. You tell us what you think we need to know.
Well, I guess I would just say that we liked each other enough after spending that night together to go out again.
Great.
So we did, and we went to dinner. It was great. Nothing weird. There was a connection. I don't know.
It's all those things.
I thought there was. Put it that way. But I mean, it's like there's been drinking. There's been. When you sleep with somebody and then next time you see them, you're sober or it's like the morning or bright light of day. And it's not that it's bad. It's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
It was not like that at all. It was like just comfortable.
Great.
That's nice.
Yeah. No, I feel like I'm talking too much. Sorry.
No.
Anyway, we hooked up again. It was amazing. I left his place. He kissed me goodbye, and I was just like, this is moving forward for sure, like a relationship. But it's been 5 days, and he's ghosted me. And I don't know.
You're at a loss.
Pretty much.
That's okay. But yeah. I just want to make sure, because I'm jotting down notes as I go, and I want to make sure that I understood you, that you had 2 dates or there were 2 occasions where you hung out, one being the happy hour and the other being the dinner.
Correct.
Got it. All right, well, I don't have any follow-up questions. That was a good summation. Yeah. So why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll call Logan and see what he thought of Chelsea and what felt like a relationship to her after a while. As Second Date Update continues on Cincinnati's Q102. It's nice.
I got lots of bills. I got lots of expenses. Money just flies out. It flies out. It goes everywhere. And most of the time, I don't know where. But I know a lot of it is going to apps on my phone. Hey, it's Jenn. That's why a service like Rocket Money is so good for people like me. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. It helps you be good with money. Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions, and for any you don't want anymore, simply hit cancel. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget and get alerted if anything looks off. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money. It saves the average person up to $720 a year. That's a lot of shoes. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/JJP. That's rocketmoney.com/JJP. rocketmoney.com/JJP.
Used to meet someone offline once in a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're at a happy hour. Everybody's gathering.
Yeah, and it feels just like natural flow of things as opposed to contrived.
That's how they used to do it back in the day.
Yeah, way back when.
I always liked group dating, like just being out in a group and looking around for other people as potential dates. That's always fun.
That's where Chelsea met Logan, and they ended up going out to dinner, had a lovely time, and there seemed to be chemistry on just about every level, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of reflected on this. It doesn't feel that anything weird happened. It didn't feel awkward. It felt very comfortable to her.
Yeah.
And I think that women are more in tune with the vibe in a room way more than guys are. So you would think the woman would not to
pick up on
gender stereotype here, but you would think the woman would pick up on any awkwardness or something that wasn't right.
Guys are usually oblivious.
Right.
They are.
Yeah. So with that, we're going to call Logan, unless you thought of anything else important that you think would be helpful, Chelsea.
No, I don't think so. I don't have any like red flags or anything like that. So
That's all right. Let's call him up.
Hello.
Hi, is this Logan?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Logan. It's Jeff, Jen, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. How are you this morning? Got you on speakerphone. Everybody's here.
Okay, this is weird.
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
It is
How
a
are
little
you?
out of the blue. You're right about that. Did we lose him? Damn it.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
There he is.
What's up? What can I do for you?
He's just thinking.
Well, Logan, we just wanted to chat a little bit on the radio, if it's cool with you. We spoke with a friend of yours who sounds very nice. Her name is Chelsea. She told us about how she met you and how you spent a little time together and what a great guy you are. And we thought we would just check in and introduce ourselves. We do a segment on our show called Second Date Update, where sometimes we'll follow up with the person that our listener went on a date with to kind of get their reaction and what they thought of the date. We wanted to hear from you and your thoughts on Chelsea, if you got a minute.
Okay, wow, she called you, really. That's surprising. I thought she kind of made it clear that she wasn't really interested in me, I guess, at least not with a relationship. We
Really?
hooked up twice already, and things were really good.
Yet you don't feel like she's interested.
Well, kind of not, because a friend requested her. Every time I tried to take a selfie or a picture and post something of her, she was real standoffish. And nowadays, it's like, if we're hooking up, I mean, I want to post that and be proud of it. But I think, I don't know, maybe she might have another boyfriend or something. Or
What?
Well, I'll tell you what, man, she felt very comfortable with you and very connected to you. So it's weird how
she
you
just
gotta
wasn't ready to go Facebook official.
I guess not. But I mean, you only went out, twice? Or hung out twice? You only went out that one time after you met at the happy hour. Am I wrong?
yeah, but I mean, spent the night, both nights.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, we got her on the line. Let's clear it up. Chelsea.
I'm just like, I thought he was kidding about the selfie thing. Like I'm so confused because like when he wanted to snap a picture, it was like in bed or like when I'm brushing, like I borrowed his toothbrush. And then he was joking about like a picture of our afterglow.
Oh, whoa.
Or I thought he was. I did not know he was serious about that. I think you're kind of leaping to like a crazy conclusion, but I don't know.
Like, what did you want to post? So you were taking like pictures of the two of, like, you wanted to take a selfie of the two of you in bed and you wanted to post that on social media. Like, what would you have just posted the picture? Was there something you would have written about the picture? What were you thinking you wanted to do with that content?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess first it'd be nice if she just accepted my friend request.
Did you know he friend requested you?
No, I don't have all that stuff turned on, so I just look at it like when I'm waiting in line, things like that.
Occasionally to fill time.
Yeah. But it's certainly not because I don't want to be friends. How do you think you want to be friends if I'm sleeping with you? This is so weird. I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone.
Well, yeah, because he's judging your vibe based on your social media presence in a way.
Instead of your actual presence.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, hasn't she been like texting you? Why didn't you see that as like a presence, her trying to reach out to you?
Yeah, I guess maybe I'm just, looking into it.
No, you know what it is? Honestly, like, I think a lot of people our age have this, and it's just like a toxic relationship to social. It's not a good...
Well, yeah, because we filter everything through that now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I could see his point, though. If you really were adamant about not being on there, maybe he thought you were stepping out of another relationship.
Or maybe...
So there wasn't proof of something. Like, I get that.
Like maybe you don't want to be investigated on social media.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
Well, especially not after 2 dates.
Another possibility, because this is kind of interesting. It wasn't social media, but I was with a friend recently who's been dating this new guy, and she's been dating this new guy for a while. And I have not met the new guy. And I was just like, show me a picture. And she like grabbed her phone and went to look at her phone, and I could see like the wheels turning. And she's like, I don't think I have any. So she obviously doesn't want to show me the picture. And so I'm like, why?
Is it your ex?
That would be hilarious. I don't know. My initial thought was, all right, so she's embarrassed of him for some reason. Maybe he's not as good looking as the guys she normally dates, or there's something about him
Physically
that she doesn't want me to see because she's afraid I'm going to judge or whatever,
See,
that was the first question you asked about the guy in the billboard. Is he hot?
Is he good looking?
But you know what's
who
crazy?
is this
My
guy?
cousin started dating this guy. She lives in California. She was like low key, like, oh, I met this really hot guy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, pics. I need pics. And she was like, oh, we're not taking pics. Like, it's just too official for them to have pictures together.
Yeah.
So maybe that's like your friend. Maybe she doesn't want to like show it off like she's too into it or something with a guy.
Been dating him for a year.
Oh, okay, well then that's bad. Obviously something wrong here.
Maybe it's someone you
why?
know, and then she wants to keep it on the DL.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird.
Interesting. And I don't know if any of this is even relatable to you guys or your situation, but it just feels like such a big misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Where Logan tends to filter a lot of what he receives from Chelsea through her social media activities. And Chelsea's just like, hey,
Yeah.
it's not an important part of my being.
no.
Yeah.
I'm just not
I just
into
want,
it.
what kind of meaning were you attaching to all of it? Were you just thinking that she just, why do you think she didn't want pictures taken? Just because you thought she didn't like you, or were you attaching any other meaning to it?
Or maybe you have a secret girlfriend that you don't want getting out that you've hooked up with this girl.
I guess, I'm very happy and I was proud to be with her. Me posting it was, I guess, just being, enthusiastic about
Okay.
the relationship that I thought was starting. Her not wanting to share in that made me think that she was hiding something, or that, maybe she isn't as into me as I would have liked.
So you received that as a form of rejection in a way.
I think so. Now, talking about it now, it's really not, I could see how, I'm maybe thinking way too much into this, and it just encompasses my life and our lives,
Yeah.
social media. So I might be, putting more stock into it than I really should be.
No question. So here's my question. How do you feel, assuming Chelsea is still on board, how do you guys feel about getting together again now that we've sort of cleared up this misunderstanding?
And what will be the expectations moving forward if the answer is yes when it comes to social media presence?
Right.
We'll Facebook Live it for you.
Yes, I'm going to say a cheerful no, thank you. But thank you for helping me kind of solve my romance mystery, and I hope everyone is good.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for taking the call, Logan. I'm sorry this didn't work out, but I guess it's for the best. And Chelsea, we appreciate you putting yourself out there and coming on Second Date Update. I'm glad we figured out what the issue was.
Thanks. Everyone take care.
Yeah,
All right,
you too.
bet. Take it easy.
Thank you.
All right. If we can do a Second Date Update for you, shoot us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com. All right. Coming up, it's Ohio's sales tax holiday this weekend, but is it worth it?